Alrighty. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on when you see this. And Hose is here. Alright, it is time. It is time for the Mario Kart World Direct. And I want to talk about it. I want to see what's going to go on. I'm very excited for this game, but there's also a lot of things that maybe other people aren't so very happy about, as I'm sure if you were watching this direct yourself on live, just the other things you've heard, especially with the tree houses. Price, yay, whatever. So a lot of things are coming out from everybody, but I guess we'll get all the bad stuff out the way and what I hope for and some other things. I guess Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart. I actually really do. I've been. Was it one of my first games I played? No, but I did play Mario Kart Wii. Was like one of my probably top five games I first played. I think yeah, sports was of course my first one. I think, but I always loved Mario Kart. Mario Kart Wii was very very tough, but it was very fun. And then there was Mario Kart 7. Oh, sorry, Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart 7, and then 8, 8 Deluxe, and then now we're here. And of course, there's Mario Kart 64 with the NSO and all the other ones, which I do have the original Mario Kart. So that's also cool. So yeah, I love Mario Kart. So I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen here. Now, let's address what people are saying and what I think and hope that Nintendo will do. So this is just to talk about the bad stuff then I'll talk about the good. For the bad things, there's been a lot of people talking. Of course, the main number one is price. The thing that definitely puzzles me a lot, not because definitely the 80 price, of course, but why in the bundle they are listing Mario Kart World as $50 as an add-on to the bundle of the Switch 2. I have no idea why they did that. I'm guessing they're just taking a little blow. I don't know. I don't know why they're making that bundle with it not being priced higher than that. I don't know. I'm sure it's just because it's just a way to an incentive or something. I don't know. I don't know if it's limited or whatnot. I don't know. I have no idea for that. But in Mario Kart 8 as a whole, it is $80. And there was a bunch of freaking stupid rumors out there saying that it's physical 90, digital 80. Are you serious? Why would they do that? No, nobody's done that yet. No, thankfully, hopefully, nobody's done that yet. I know, like even like Jeff Keighley, the guy for freaking the Game Awards, said that. Oh my God, he was very wrong. I don't know what the repercussion for that is, but I'm sure he's mad. I know because Nintendo ain't been there. Anyways, sorry. Um, but $80 is still something. It is $10 more than the normal of everybody. There's big open world games that are 70 that do not go over that as a normal adventure game, as you know. So something like Monster Hunter is 70, which gets free updates. There's a lot of other games, but is there a reason why it's 80? I really don't know why. The only thing that can explain it, and what I hope that this will happen, I have no idea, is that they will give free updates, at least for like a year or two, because I'm hearing about all these facts and stats about Switch 2 and what they're doing, and as on a business type level, even especially involving tariffs or anything like that. I'm sure Nintendo has been taking a blow with some money. I'm sure they could definitely raise the price higher. I'm sure it probably costs more than what they're selling. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, at least for Switch 2, I don't know about the games. I don't know. But of course, in a business standpoint, since the games are a little bit more, well, in the world today, that's fine. But I don't know. Hold on. Let me think. But yeah, but I guess just I don't know. Just what am I talking about? I don't know. But either way, hopefully Nintendo is going to do free updates. Hopefully for more tracks that are maybe connected to this world or not. Or especially I think the big one here is more characters. I feel like there is already a big roster. Maybe they'll even show more people here because I know they're still missing a lot of other characters they haven't shown yet. Like there's the Dry Bones, there's the Koopa Kids they haven't shown. Any other returners, any other Donkey Kong family members. I know a lot of people are kind of like, Diddy, where's Diddy Kong? You know, or Funky Kong because those were big ones. I haven't seen Petey Piranha. I want Petey Piranha. But they showed Pauline, which Pauline was part of it. I don't think. I think there will be the costumes of maybe Silver, Gold, Mario, Rose, Gold, Peach, blah blah blah. I'm sure there will be costumes for them. Um, but any other characters that are still not in there, and if they can, any crossover characters like they did in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we'll get the. We'll get the Splatoon kids again. Link, maybe Zelda this time. Um, Stuff like that. I do hope they will continue to add more characters as another incentive to why it's maybe more $10 more. Crossover characters would be really nice. It would be really nice. But again, this is just me thinking, or what I hope, especially for that extra 10 up. And again, as for the race, for more more tracks, that would be really great. That means that is technically DLC already implanted into the game, and I wouldn't be mad at that, especially because Mario Kart 8's booster pass was 20 or $25, I think. So that would be cheaper, and something that looks like this is more. No, something. Sorry. More like upgrade graphic, music, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Especially when I heard, I didn't know it at the time of my reaction before. For Toad's Factory, apparently that was Toad's Factory from the Wii. I did not notice that, but it did sound familiar, and I was already just jamming to it. And it's because it's more orchestrated music, so I'm already loving the music already, but still. But yeah, that's what I hope. I say if there's anything that involves free updates, characters would be great. More characters from the Mario universe or any crossovers would be better. And if they put in more tracks that are either interconnected to this world or not, then I think the 80 is justified. If there's nothing like that, I don't know. And who knows? I'm sure they have to show it now if there is something like that, because that'll be like a big looming, why is it $10 extra and everything else. That is my hope, especially to justify Nintendo, because some people are not very happy about it. Am I still gonna pay for it even if I don't get the bundle, which I hope I do? I think I should be fine with so far with the statistics I've seen so far in other countries. I think we should be good. I'm just gonna get the bundle. I'm sure it's fine. Digital is cool, I guess. I would like physical, but sometimes it has to be that way. Definitely more for major games for me. I'll be getting physical, but maybe more minor stuff is digital. At least that's what I think for me. Just make sure this is still on and okay, okay. But yeah, anything else? I've heard. Okay, I'm running out of time. I only have 4 minutes. I've heard people saying that it looks slow. I'm hoping as well that was that, especially those who have play tested it. I wish that was me. I lost the lottery, by the way. I was trying to do it. I lost. I didn't win it. But I've heard that people think it's too slow. I hope what they've been showing, especially with the hands-on events, is that it's on 100 or maybe even 50cc for some reason. One thing's for sure, we've seen that there is 20 coins, I'm pretty sure it's known. Coins affect speed as well, so now there is 20 coins, making the game a bit more faster. I really hope the footage they've been showing is only 100cc and not 150 or especially 200. We'll have to find out, because I'm sure, because that's one factor that makes Mario Kart very fun, is because the faster it gets, the more chaotic, especially when it comes with the items, blah blah blah. You already know. And I know some people were kind of like not very too great about the road between the maps. Maybe it's not as cool or something like that, or very fun, something like that. But hopefully there is something for just Grand Prix to be able to just not have that in between, or of course I'm sure which they'll have like like Mario Kart 8, they'll have just the versus race, which you'll just spawn on the map. on the racetrack and not have to go to the next one, which is what I think it is. But then Grand Prix will still have the road in between, but versus you could probably turn on or off to turn off the racetracks in between if that's something that happens. Anyways, we're almost out of time. I guess this is turning into bad and good now. Anything else I've heard? I want more. I don't know. I want to see more characters. I want to see if this roster is bigger. I hope the costume thing they've been showing, apparently the costumes are separate to the person. I don't know about how I feel about that. I really wish I really hope it's just because it's the demo version. That's why they're not including the actual way to choose costumes. I hope it's actually like a lot of people is that you hover the character, you press L or R or something like that, and then it changes the costume. I hope it was shown that in the hands-on events because they didn't want to leak anything more or something like that. I don't know, but just an easier way for them to do the demo, because they don't have to unlock it. Blah blah. I don't know, something like that. But hopefully it's integrated into one character. Then you use a button to change the costume. I hope. Or maybe there's like a tab, maybe like, oh, I don't know. Just oh, this is just for more, or you press Mario and then it's the normal one and all the costumes or something like that. I don't know. Anything else? I'm running out of time. I think those are the main things. Although, is there anything else? I don't know. Personally, I'm excited for this game, regardless of probably what will be shown or what people don't like, or, I'm still gonna play it. I do and still enjoy Mario Kart, and actually recently I have been playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe again because it is fun. It is fun, especially with people, but it's still a challenge itself when you're using hard computers or anything like that, 200cc or 150. So, yeah. Is there anything else they think they will show? Maybe some other modes or they haven't talked about. I don't know what. Oh, like the battle mode. Of course, they have battle modes. Probably a battle mode or something, or any other mode, or that's maybe new. Hopefully, they also have the action replays that they have in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That'll be also really nice because I know a lot of people enjoy it, especially my boy Dashi. He uses those replays, and makes great content. So hopefully those are there. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think those are the main things. And then, of course, any other changes into the game that they've done. Because I've heard, for example, when you crash into a car, you don't spin out anymore. You just kind of tilt on your side, and then you slow down, and then you're just like almost getting hit, but it's a bit more nerfed in damage or stunning. So that's interesting. Also, hopefully the freaking live stream doesn't go weird again. If it does, I'm sure I'm gonna check like Nintendo UK or anything like that this time. Yeah. Is there anything else? I think the presentation should start any second now. So there it is. All right. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to see what's going on here, baby. Let's go. Oh, more music. Okay. Woo. Okay. There's the penguin. Let me see if there's anything new. Is that? Oh yeah. This is Koopa Troopa Beach, right? Yeah, I've heard that there was there. Okay, there's a mansion. Birdo. I want to see the tricking. Yeah, there's like a double trick or something. Wait, is that Dry Desert or the one from Mario Kart 8? And they
Welcome to the Mario
I hear the music.
Kart World game. Available exclusively on the Nintendo
Is that the
Switch
menu
2
music?
system.
Yeah, that's right.
What kind
Yeah,
of
this is the menu
races
music
await
for
you?
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, they remixed it.
In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix.
Right.
But why stop there? Across cities,
Oh, bro, the Moo cow, bro, it shook the internet,
and
bro.
even
That's
the
funny.
ocean.
Yo, look
You
at my
can
girl
drive
Daisy.
virtually
That
everywhere in
costume's
this
cute.
fully interconnected
I think I might turn up the volume one more time.
world. Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span
Oh, look
this
at that
world.
paragliding.
And
That's
you
so
can
cool.
freely drive between
It's not
them.
just a glider anymore. It's like an actual like pilot wing.
There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's
Yeah,
introduce
okay.
some of the courses that are waiting for you.
Okay, what do we got?
Here we go.
Yeah, this is the Sunday one. And then they showed like Bowser airship. Ooh.
Courses are
I'm trying to
found
hear the
throughout
music
the world,
to see if I can recognize
inspired by
anything.
their surrounding region.
So DK Summit was part of
Let's
this
take a
apparently.
look at some of the new
let's
courses
see.
to explore.
Yeah, new. Okay, new. There's Hammer Bros as an obstacle.
Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit.
Mario Brothers Circuit. Okay, so it's
and
not
cruise
anything
the
to do with
curves around
Yoshi.
the canyon.
Yoshi.
You can't miss it.
Did it say Yoshi? Okay.
See the sights and structures of
Crown City. That sounds so something like I came out of a Sonic
soar in
game.
style down Main Street.
Whoa, I love the gliding.
Drift
I
along
wonder.
the rapid
I'm sure you can
waterways
still
of Salty
descend,
Salty
just like
Speedway
how the normal. Oh my god,
and make
that's
a
so
splash
cute
around the
for
city's
baby
canals.
Rosalina. Salty Salty Speedway. Yeah, because it's primarily on the water. That's cool.
Stay cool
Oh,
on the
look at
snowy trails of
this.
Star
Oh
UP.
my god. I think some people saw this where it's
Just don't slip up while
Ooh, that was a
soaking
nice
up the
costume for
scenery.
Rosalina. We saw the we saw the
spirited showing at the ghostly
the
movie theater
the
Boom
observatory, right? Oh my god, is that Dracula
Cinema.
Waluigi?
It's a whole new
Yo!
kind of drive-in theater.
That's awesome. Oh, is that the big
And
boo from
in
World?
addition to lots of new courses,
Lots.
there's
Lots?
Toad's Factory.
Toad's Factory! W Music! Oh my god,
Peach
the new
Beach.
the new instrumental sounds amazing. Peach Beach?
Wario Shipyard and
Wario
more.
Shipyard. Wait, where was that?
Nostalgic courses from past titles are
Beach?
also here. But
Wait.
now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world.
That's
where
awesome.
races can happen during the day or at night.
What do we got? Oh, here we go. Here, characters. Let me see.
Race
Oh!
has familiar
Did you hear that
characters
riff?
like Mario,
Of course,
Luigi.
Mario. Luigi! Yeah, Peach. Okay, we're going to the normal
Bowser.
comic characters. My boy, Bowser.
and Yoshi. Plus, new drivers like Goomba.
Oh my god. Now he was in Mario Party, now it's in Mario Kart. Spike,
And
cool, awesome.
That's right, Cow.
Yeah, that's right. They knew he was gonna blow
Even
up, bro.
more new racers are
Lakitu,
waiting
yeah, this is the
ready to
Cataquack
roll.
Beyontas. Bro, look at the
Select
bird
your
and then the mole. Okay, so it
Choose your
is
vehicle.
so it is like
then
a
you're
costume
off to
out
the
of the.
races.
That's odd. That's very odd.
Characters and vehicles each have different stats.
Okay, so
make
there's
sure
still
to find the
stats on
combo that
vehicles.
best suits you.
Okay, bikes and cars and tricycle and
There are two
a
main
tr- a
styles
quad
of race
bike?
revving up
Or
in this
tri-
world.
tri-bike, sorry.
Grand Prix and Knockout Tour.
They only talked about a few characters. They're not
In
all
both
of them
modes,
because some
up
of
to
them weren't on those
24
select
drivers
screen.
can participate.
Yeah,
The
there's there's
most
Charge
in
and
series
Chuck
history.
there. They didn't show that. I don't
Your
think it was
rivals
there.
aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot
Oh,
bullet
bonsai
bills
bills. Yeah, so
Attacks
there's a
from
lot
Hammer
of
Brothers.
stage stuff.
and other
Yeah, see, did you
obstacles
see
along the way.
that Toad
Try
get
to
bumped into
steer
the
clear.
cart? Oh, there's Chain Chomp. Oh.
And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup,
DK
Flower Cup,
Spaceport looks awesome,
Star
by the
Cup,
way. Wario
and
Stadium
more.
from 64.
Grand Prix races are
Yeah,
held
Fairways,
all around the game's world.
Fairway
You'll
Oasis
race
is from
through 4 different
3DS.
courses in each cup and aim for the top spot.
Da, 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 da,
In
da.
Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit,
Okay.
while the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit
think it might
to
be too
Crown City.
I don't know.
For the
Okay.
first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course
Yeah,
in
there's
Grand
those
Prix.
tri-bikes. Cool.
So
Well, there's
don't
Pauline.
sleep at the wheel.
Okay, maybe they're suggesting that there's a way to unlock characters.
And if you
maybe?
conquer all Grand Prix cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
Oh, Rainbow Road. Okay, that's cool. That's awesome.
Next
So
up
there's
is a new mode,
unlockable.
Knockout Tour.
So Rainbow Road appears at the
From
end of the
Golden
game.
Rally
Okay.
to Ice Rally and more.
Yeah, but I think they
These
might be
extended
suggesting that you have
races
to
take you from
unlock
one
the
end of the
characters.
world
There's a
to the
freaking
other.
Moon Cup. Are you serious?
Get ready for a sprint.
From
You've
from
got
Odyssey,
to
because I guess
place
Pauline's
if
part
you
of it.
want
So
to
that's probably
stay in
why.
the race.
Okay, we just.
Speed
Is
towards
the half
checkpoints
pipe thing
throughout
still
the
a
world.
thing, like from
If
the
you don't
Wii
make the
days?
cut,
Is that
you're
did they
out
bring
of
it
the
back
running.
without the boot, that pad?
Buckle up.
Okay, we're
The
in 5 minutes
competition
already.
gets more intense as you close
So
in on the
I think they've
checkpoints.
basically gone through the stuff that we
You've
kind of
got
already
to
know.
drive to survive in Knockout Tour.
By the way,
So
I think we
keep
saw
your
new
eyes on
items.
the
There's
prize
Ice Flower
and
and
aim
a
for
few other
first
things.
place.
Yo, Jumpsuit Wario. That mode's gonna go crazy though. Knockout Tours is gonna go crazy. Oh, new items. So yeah, there's also the Tanuki, the Koopa Shell there.
Items can
Hammer
drastically
Bros.
change the outcome of a race.
Okay, so you have Moo Moo Meadows again.
Here
It's
are
the same
some
track.
new items that'll help you out.
Okay, Boo's back. So I'm guessing there's no
Coin
Crazy
shell.
8 anymore. The 8.
When you throw a coin shell, coins will appear. Now's your chance to grab them.
Okay,
Just
so that's
don't
how
let your rivals cash in first.
Okay, because there's also
Ice
20
Flower.
coin limit, as I said
With
earlier.
the ice flower, you can freeze out rivals and send them spinning. Hammer.
Okay,
Aim the hammer in
freeze.
an arc and nailed it. Hammers also stay on the course for a short time and can be used to block off rivals.
Oh,
Mega
okay, the
Mushroom.
Mega Mushroom.
With the Mega Mushroom,
Awesome.
go big so your rivals will go home.
Okay.
Feather.
The feather, yeah.
Use
What's
the
that
feather
do?
to jump up and avoid attacks.
But I'm guessing it still
You may even
indicates you have
discover
something
some
coming towards you.
unexpected routes.
Oh, you can use it to jump into different areas.
Comet.
Okay.
With Comic's magic,
Comic?
your rivals will transform.
I don't know. Comic.
What other mysterious effects will happen? You'll have to
So
see
is
for
Charging
yourself.
Chuck? What? Okay.
The lower your placement, the
But
more
Charging
likely
Chuck is
you
a
are
normal
to find
character,
items
right?
That'll turn the tables. So when you get
The
items,
lightning.
go for it.
Imagine they put back the freaking hurt box, the red one. I forgot what it's called.
And if you're new to the Mario Kart series,
Oh my god, look at the
there are
jig.
added
They showed it a
support
little bit
features to
during.
help you along the way.
Oh, I'm guessing it has all the bumper stuff and whatnot, right? Yeah, smart steering,
These
auto
include
accelerate, auto item use,
Smart
tilt controls.
steering,
Okay.
which helps you stay on the course.
Right, and there's still the little dongle. Cool.
Tilt controls, where you can hold the Joy-Con 2 controller horizontally and use motion controls to steer.
Yippee! Back like the
And
Wii
if you
days.
have the Joy-Con 2 wheel, you can feel like you're really driving.
I remember I had that for the Wii. That's fun. Okay, we're looking at the. Oh my God,
How
Mario's
about a
being a
quick
good
break?
citizen. Good
A
job,
snack
Mario.
sounds
Oh,
good
never
right
mind.
about now. Hey, look!
This is
It's
the.
a drive-through.
Okay, he's gonna talk about the costumes, right?
Here at Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go. Dash
Oh, that's so
food.
cute. Dash food.
Take a bite, and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal.
So it is inspired by meals. Okay, so it is different in
Eat
each
some
area.
sushi
Cool.
and-
So okay, so they
Whoa,
have
nice threads.
different clothing for different food and different courses probably.
Once unlocked,
Look at
these
Bowser Jr.
outfits
He's a
can be
little scout
selected from the
boy.
character selection
Awesome.
screen.
Cloud, the
Who knows
little
what
baby
dishes
cart.
or outfits you'll find?
A
Make pit
kebab
stop
made Mario,
and check out these
Wario,
drive-thrus all around the
pirate.
world.
Chips? Yo,
That was a nice
roast.
detour.
Whoa,
Now let's get back to the action.
that's awesome. They made all these food items. That's cool. Okay, yeah. What's
Let's
going on here?
introduce
New
some
tricks.
that'll help you
Ooh.
ace each race.
The guitar.
Charge jump. You
Alright.
can now use a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead.
Oh, I
Charge and
heard
release
about
to
that
jump.
apparently. I heard that being said that you
Use
can hold
this
it to
leap
jump.
over obstacles.
Oh. Yeah,
Grind
why can
along
we
power
double
lines.
trick, by the way?
And dodge attacks from your rivals.
Really? That seems quite
And if you jump toward a wall, you can wall ride for a short period of time.
short period of time. Oh! Wait, that's sick! So,
Chain some
like,
tricks
oh
together, and
wow.
You may even reach places
So
like...
basically, the whole map can
so
be
close. Almost there.
very interactive, huh?
Whenever
Okay.
this happens, be kind and rewind.
What?
This will return your vehicle to its original position.
Wait, what?
Nice, made it.
What? What?
This can come
You're
in
talking.
handy when
Wait,
mapping out
it's
how
gotta
to
be
best
not
approach a
online,
course.
right? That's only for like computers
Keep
only.
in mind, though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind. So
Oh.
don't lose your lead.
Oh. So you can just rewind automatically,
Take a spin in
and
even more races.
it'll only be you and nobody else. Oh.
In time trials, it's you against
Okay.
the clock.
Okay, time trials are back.
Here you can race
Wait,
without
that's
any other
wait,
impediments.
what? That's so weird. Oh, by the way, that's the
If you
that's the
go
card from
online,
Mario Kart 7,
you
by
can
the way.
download and compete against ghost data from racers
What?
around the
Wait,
world.
that's odd. What? Rewind?
Customize the rules of the road.
That is a
in
very
versus
interesting
race.
mechanic. And by the way, did they
You
not
can
show,
use the
they
classic
didn't
rule
say
set
why
of
we can
running
trick
3
again?
laps within the same course.
I don't think they did.
Or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another.
Oh wait, did he just? What did he
You
say
can
that
even
you?
take the road less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna go back though. I'm gonna go back. I need to
3
hear it again.
laps within the same course. Or you can choose to drive the distance
Wait.
the road
Hold
in
on, sorry.
versus race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course.
Okay, there you go. See, like I
Or
said, I knew
you
it.
can choose
Okay.
to drive the distance from one course to another.
Okay, so you can still do
You can
3
even
and
take the
1
road less
and
traveled
not have to
choose
drive
routes
out.
that
Okay, good.
aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
There you go. See, okay, good. See, I knew that. Okay, I knew it.
Up to
No, 200?
24 drivers can now compete
4
in 2,
teams?
3, or even
Okay, so
4
150cc
teams.
so far is the highest. Ooh, the
Group
music, by the
up
way.
and get ready to put the pedal to the metal.
We're almost done, by the way. That's awesome. Okay, that's cool.
Next
Okay, so
up,
versus race is
battle
what I
mode.
thought.
Pop
Battle
up
mode. Okay,
locally
what's going
or
on here?
online
Battle
in
mode.
Balloon Battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them
Oh,
all.
okay, that's cool.
Out.
So it's like little areas in
Coin
some of the
runners,
maps.
where you can go for the gold by collecting the most
Coin
coins.
Runners was Coin Runners
Race
in
or battle, enjoy
8 Deluxe?
whatever drives
I think it might have
you.
been. Oh wait, that's an old stage. Wait, I recognize that stage. Wait, that's cool.
When you're not racing, you can enjoy free roam and go wherever your heart takes you. No roads?
Ooh.
No problem. Ride the rivers.
Look at my boy DK. I want to play Bonanza so
See
bad.
the seas.
I can't believe they still gave him the dab again, by the way.
Drive the desert.
But freaking Pokey, look at this guy, bro. What the heck? Who
Or
let you on the
jump
cart,
off
bro?
from way up here.
Oh, they know what they did with the
You can
penguin.
go
They know what they were
wherever
doing.
you like, even to the edges of the world.
That's cool. And then that means you can trick so you can go on the wall and
Hey,
stuff.
there's a P-switch over there.
Oh? Oh, so there's...
Hit
Okay, so this
hundreds
is
of
cool.
P-switches you find across the world to start missions.
Okay, what does that do? What happens if we finish them?
By completing them,
Look at my
you
bull
can
Waluigi.
hone your driving ability outside of races.
Clear the mission. Okay.
There are also hidden coins.
Okay, so there's more things to do in free roam than just free roaming. Okay. That's good.
Hidden panels, and more.
Hidden panels.
So take the
Okay.
scenic route and explore.
Dun, 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 dun,
Also,
dun.
during free roam, you can
Mario
take
64
photos
music is
whenever
cool.
you like. Strike a pose.
Dun, 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 dun,
Look at the
dun.
camera.
Oh, look at Baby
Choose a
Peach.
frame
I
to
think they changed her
decorate
model a little
and-
bit. She looks very cute.
Nice. That one's a winner.
We're getting very close to time. Anything else you want to show that's really... Ooh, okay.
If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players
good.
can race in split screen on
Also,
the same
that's a
system.
lot of screen space. That's good. You can see the cameras are very far
The
away from you.
game
Very
also
good.
supports local
Oh, that's
wireless
menu
play.
screen. Okay, okay.
Up to 8 players with up to
Okay,
2
so this is the
players
same
on
one
each
on
system
one or two
can
on
race
each
together
system.
this way.
All right, that's the same. Try to look around to see for.
And
Okay.
up to 24 players from around the world
Yep.
can join a race or battle in
Oh, they have the
online
freaking
play.
what's that thing called? I forgot his name. The bully guy? Yeah. Okay.
This may look like free roam,
think there's probably
but
like
this
3
is
more
where
minutes
you'll
left or
wait
2?
while your friends join you.
Okay, that's cool.
Looks like someone's arrived.
So you can free roam while
Yep.
you're waiting.
You can meet up with your crew anywhere in this world.
Does it show where they are?
By checking the map, you can quickly
Ah,
see where
okay.
your friends are and travel to their location.
Oh, and go straight to their location. That's awesome. Okay, that's cool. So what was the whole point of that in voice chat?
Battle or race with custom rules.
That'd be cool for hide and seek, I guess,
Or
right?
just go for a ride together.
That'd be cool.
Make this road
I
trip
can see
your
content
own.
for this then. Oh, okay, the walking bird.
You can also take
Whoa,
photos together
that's
along the way,
awesome.
if that's more your speed.
Wait, that's sick. Okay, that's cool. They have an original sign for the original Mario Kart. Oh yeah, okay. Proximity chat. No way. That's
With
kidding.
game chat, enjoy an expanded experience.
Proximity
by
chat
talking
would have been
online with
crazy.
friends.
I'm
Use
sure the chat
built-in
right now is
microphone to
going
voice chat while
like,
driving
voice
together.
chat
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
and a button. Anyways,
out.
I am
Are you kidding
happy
me?
that Nintendo's
Or
being
take a
very
back
honest
seat
about how
and
the game
watch
looks.
each other's
I mean, the
game
voice chat
screens.
works, and I think it makes so much sense why it's
If you
so
have a Nintendo
laggy.
Switch 2
Just to
camera,
give more horsepower to your game and not theirs.
You can
You're not
enjoy
gonna be
seeing
looking
your
at 'em,
friends'
right? So-
reactions while
really
playing
good.
together.
Or if there's something wrong, I'm
Who's
sure they'll make
close
updates
by?
for it. No way! You can actually see their camera.
Wait, who just passed me? You'll be able to tell.
No
in an
way!
instant.
No
Hey,
way!
Michelle,
That
and
feels so much
bullseye.
like the arcade games. Okay, that's kind of cool. But that's awesome.
And when playing together in person on the same system,
Okay, good. You
a
can do that too,
single
just like
camera
Mario
can
Party.
detect up to 4 people's faces.
Oh, so you have to lock the camera to your. Oh, okay, that's
Enjoy
cool.
the view.
So you have
and
to
get
stay
ready
there.
To face off with
Wait,
your
that's
friends.
that's pretty cool. I like how they're implementing the camera, I guess. I'm still on the fence of buying it though, but we'll see. Or maybe I'll have my own compatible camera. Well, I guess if there's anything more they have to say for Mario Kart World, I'm sure they'll do it in a direct eventually one day. At least we got more gameplay. Even the snowman, bro. Who let you? How are you even still? How are you still there, bro?
Transcontinental race around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
Limited time, so it is limited time. It is limited time. Okay. Okay. Well. Okay, nothing else, nothing else. Okay, so I guess this is just a short recap because I think, in my opinion, they basically were a bit more in depth, a little bit more in depth detail about what we already know, which is still okay. I still think it was good because, of course, we get to see more of the game, but I'm pretty sure people are still not happy about that $80 price, I guess. But I still think that it looks good. It looks awesome, and the implementing something like the tricking, the charge jump makes all the maps pretty much accessible. Like, especially when it's actually in the track, that means you can probably go into other places you're not meant to go, and that could be a shortcut that people will probably find to make the to get the win, get the W, right? Okay, what should I talk about? Okay, they definitely didn't show all the characters they have, but there's still. So are they all unlocked at the beginning? Same thing with the carts? I guess so. I thought they would have talked about an unlocking system, but I guess they didn't, which is odd. But they did show that they do have a special Rainbow Road at the end of all the Grand Prix, which is good, and I'm sure maybe another one for the Knockout Tour, maybe. We'll see. But I guess the one I definitely thought so was in Versus Race. You can obviously just teleport to the maps to do the full 3-lap races, but the Grand Prix is still locked to having to drive to each course, which I think is still fine, right? I think that's still fine. I hope no, because it's gonna be just like that. It's just the whole line with the names and then a picture probably showing on the right side. Okay, I mean that's not too bad. That's still pretty good. The battle mode is still here. The balloon and the coin one, which is the coin was introduced in 3DS, and then DS is the one that did the original battle mode, I think. So that's cool that that's still there. Anything else that's new? They didn't show why we can multi-trick in the air. I don't know why they didn't say anything about that, because that is definitely new. But I'm sure it's just stylish, not really too much to help you, I think. They didn't talk about that you have 20 coins. They talked about new items. I think there's... No, I think that was all the new items. And then there's no 8 item anymore. So those items are replacing it, that's for sure. There's gonna be a lot of hazards on the way to the other courses, which I think is still gonna be fun. The online looks good. The camera implementation, of course, they were gonna do that, but that's gonna be a little funny for those content creators who do that are not VTubers. Anything else I want to talk about, because I don't have much time. I don't know. I still think, I don't know. I think it's, yeah, I think they just made it 80 because, like what Doug Bowser said, I guess. If you haven't heard, Doug Bowser said, we are doing variable pricing, which means depending on replayability, how the game works, blah blah blah. Depending on those factors, that will affect the price of games, which I guess Mario Kart is one of them. Obviously, for the full open world aspect, for all the different mechanics they can do that you can, and then the camera implementation. In my opinion, is it justified? For me, I would say yes, but it's like 30% yes. The others is still like, eh. Either way, I was still gonna buy it. I really don't care. I save a lot of my money, so I could buy it. Although, again, when it comes to other people, I can see why they would be like, ooh, that's gonna hurt a little bit. But I guess that's how it's gonna go. I do hope that this is the only $80 game that Nintendo will make in their lifetime. I don't think there will be any other game that should be $80. Um, I don't know. I don't think anything else. There hopefully at least everything else should be 70 to 60. You know, like if it's a sports game, I'm sure they might make it 70. But if it goes to 80, that'd be not great unless it's really open world or something. Anyways, so that does not give closure to those who are wants to drop the price. But again, I do not care about those people unless they are financially struggling and they have real reasons why they can't buy something that is expensive. Then that makes sense. But if they're just saying just barking just to bark, I don't really care about you guys. But I can understand. But for me, I'm okay with it. Kind of. As long as no other game's $80, unless it's something as justified as this, because it looks amazing. It looks great. The mechanics that they're gonna do, I think there may be more courses than what they're letting on. They said a ton, anyways, right? I don't know. I still think there will be a time where they will put updates to the game that will add characters and carts, or characters, carts, courses. I still believe that could happen. If it does happen, I'm not really sure why they didn't say it now to quell all the anger. Or I'm guessing obviously this was probably made beforehand. But time will tell. I'm sure they will do DLC. May it be paid or not, but I hope for Nintendo's sake it is not paid. They're gonna say it's $80. The reason why it's $80, they're not gonna say it obviously, but the reason why it's $80 is because they will do DLC and add more characters, or courses, or carts, which I really hope they do. I really hope so. Or they put into the expansion pack, which is not too bad. Which of course the Zelda one is on there already. I don't know. That's my hope for that. But anything else? I think I mainly talked about the bad. But I think it does look awesome. I hope there's one. Imagine there's one costume for each area, for each character. When you look at it that way, yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? And I hope Rainbow Road, it looks awesome. The new Rainbow Road, it'll be really cool if like Rainbow Road is actually a really long track that'll take you an hour to ride because you have to go through each level or something, or so you can see the whole side of your world. I think that'd be awesome. They did show that the CC went up to 150. I do hope there is a 200. But we'll see because it showed arrows, but the arrows never went away. So we'll have to find out if there is a 200 or not. Because they didn't talk about CCs anyways, and or reverse 150, right? So I have no idea. Again, I still think there probably will do updates. I hope that because when they do updates can then have, especially when you show it on a direct, that might boost sales. If it looks like it's dropping, it'll boost sales again. That's what I think in a business point. Business point. Either way, I'm rambling on, but it looks great. It looks awesome. There has been some slight design changes to some characters, especially the babies. The babies look a lot different, especially Baby Peach. She did not look like how she used to. She has a more plump face, and her face is not so tall, so it makes it more round, makes it more cuter. I like that. I hope so there'll be good changes like that, or especially updates to models that characters that have not existed for like years, like Sunshine, for example. Except for the Cataquacs, except that of course they were on the Wii, but still, because they got texture on them now, they kind of look a little fuzzy. And then of course, look at my boy right there, my boy DK. I can't believe you're still dabbing, bro. But it looks great. It looks amazing. I'm also very happy about the free roam, by the way. The free roam having these challenges. I hope these challenges are there for a reason. It's still cool. I will probably still do it. Hopefully there's something at the end if you get them all. And they are located on your map and you don't have to find them because, that'll take like millions of years, like Zelda. We'll have to find out. That's another thing I forgot. Was there anything else? And the menu screen looks pretty similar, but it looks, the text and stuff looks stylized. That's cool. And the rewind thing is very, very interesting. So you can actually there's a rewind button. You can rewind yourself to try something again, but of course it's a set time, so probably it'll always be 20 seconds but before you got there or something, right? That's interesting. Probably nobody's gonna use that feature unless you're just playing computers and then you want to just try a trick just to try to get the shortcut. That's good for those who wants to do shortcuts, of course. Other than that, leading to a lot of exploits and maybe a little bit of unfairness, but again, they implement it and it is there. That's very interesting. Is there anything else? I do not think so. Well, if there's anything else I'm missing, I will probably talk in my later videos, but I think those are the main ones. I'm still very excited for this. This looks awesome. This still looks amazing. I'll probably will continue to play it. I am very, very confident that there will be DLC, regardless if it's paid or not. But again, hopefully for Nintendo, it is not paid. But yeah, hopefully I get the bundle. Apparently the bundle lasts until fall. That's not very long. Wait, did it say 25 or 26? It said 25, right? There's no way it's 26. It is... Okay, hold on. Let me go back a bit. I'm pretty sure it said 25, right?
World is just around the corner in Mario Kart World.
Also, this art looks amazing.
Exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, wait,
a hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
Nope, 25. Okay, so 25. Is there anything else I want to say? No. But I already said my piece. I'm still excited. I will try to hopefully play this. I have things I want to talk about. So if you watch the next Xenoblade episode, I have things going on and I will talk about it, especially talking about Switch 2. So you can watch it if you want. I don't know. Or yeah. But I think that's going to do it. I don't think I'm missing anything else, hopefully. But again, you can watch that. I'll probably talk about it in my videos if you watch them. But that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. Good night, good evening, or good morning, depending on when you see this. And I'll see you guys when the Switch 2 comes out and I play this game, or if you watch anything else on my channel. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now. Ooh, yeah. Bye-bye.